The City of Atlanta celebrates the reopening of a national treasure, and a new basketball court opens at Piedmont Park. That and more next on City Talk. Hello everyone, welcome to City Talk. I'm Thermise Bevel. After years of renovation, Ebenezer Baptist Church is now open to the public. The city came together to celebrate the reopening of a sanctuary that has national significance. The National Park Service reopened Heritage Sanctuary at historic Ebenezer Baptist Church. The sanctuary was restored to its original 1960s appearance during the time when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his father co-pastored the church.
As a child, I watched my father and grandfather preach here. And so the fact that we are joined with the National Park Service, and especially the Secretary of Interior, along with family and Ebenezer members and friends of this community and nation, is quite exciting.
And if you get somebody to deliver the eulogy, tell them not to talk too long. And every now and then I wonder what I want them to say. Tell them not to mention that I have a Nobel Peace Prize. That isn't important.
The sanctuary is a significant anchor of the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site and one of Atlanta's most visited destinations, welcoming more than 700,000 visitors every year.
Today, we are finally restoring an iconic treasure in our city, truly an international treasure. The historic Ebenezer Church, it's been a long time to get this done, over 3 years, in partnership with the National Park Service, with the Department of Interior, the City of Atlanta, of course, 2 mayors, 2 councils, many of the people in the community, all working collaboratively to restore this treasure that we have here in the Sweet Auburn District in Council District 2.
Heritage Sanctuary provides a tangible connection to Reverend King, the movement he led, and the dream he inspired. Dr. King and his father shared Ebenezer from 1960 to 1968. Mayor Reed joined forces with fast food giant McDonald's in the company's recent nationwide hiring blitz. The company set out to hire 1,000 new employees for its 277 Atlanta area locations in just one day. Nationwide, that number was 50,000. The Reed administration used the opportunity to tie its Hire One Atlanta campaign to McDonald's effort. The Hire One Atlanta campaign encourages every employer in the Atlanta metro region to hire one worker. With 150,000 companies in the area, that could mean 150,000 new jobs. So far, over 900 companies have signed on to the initiative and have hired nearly 7,000 people. The city recently hosted Atlanta's largest eco collection. Councilwoman Carla Smith and several organizations sponsored the event to encourage proper disposal of electronic equipment and latex paint. Smith says she is committed to supporting efforts that bring positive changes to how we treat the environment. Mayor Reed and City Council President Cesar Mitchell were on hand for the grand opening of the Converse basketball court at Piedmont Park. Converse is committed to fostering community involvement in Atlanta through basketball. The construction of the court is the result of partnerships between several public and private entities, including the Piedmont Park Conservancy, the Department of Parks and Rec, and several other groups.
You know, the mayor and I talk about this from time to time, how recreation and the ability to have access to our parks and green space, whether it's to play football, basketball, or just to be there after school, has an incredible impact on the success our young people have going forward.
Over the past 3 years, Converse has implemented an array of community-based programs in the metro area. Councilmember Aaron Watson kicked off his cycling series. Watson partnered with the Atlanta Bicycle Coalition for Living Smarter to encourage Atlantans of all ages to embrace healthy eating habits, exercise, and environmental practices. Councilman Watson wants Atlanta to be a greener, healthier, and smarter place to live.
We got some wonderful partners out here. We took a ride from City Hall this morning, And we have partners from MAC and partners from the Atlanta Bicycle Coalition and the Dream Team, which is a bunch of young riders with us today. And we're just having a lot of fun, living well.
Watson says the rides are also a great way to explore the city. The Office of Cultural Affairs held a kickoff party for the 34th Annual Atlanta Jazz Festival. Among some of the performers for this year's fest, Audrey Shakir and the Warren Wolf Quintet. The two-day Memorial Weekend Festival culminates on May 30th with a concert at Chastain Amphitheater featuring George Duke, Marcus Miller, David Sanborn, and Trombone Shorty. New to the festival this year, a mobile app that navigates the festival's full month of jazz performances around the city. The two-day concert in Piedmont Park is free, but you'll have to pay for the concert at Chastain. You can get those tickets from Ticketmaster or at the gate. The 31 Days of Jazz is officially in gear. To see a list of performances, dates, and times, go to atlantafestivals.com, where you'll find a guide for this festival, including a calendar for the 31 Days of Jazz. The two-day concert at Piedmont Park is Memorial Day weekend, May 28th and 29th. The concert featuring George Duke, Marcus Miller, David Sanborn, and Trombone Shorty is that Monday at Chastain Amphitheater. District 9 has the Trash Can Art Project, where artistic trash cans are developed from industrial storage barrels. Councilmember Felicia Moore says the cans will be placed in high litter locations to provide adequate trash receptacles. Children and artists painted several containers. The project is an effort to restore and keep District 9 looking good. Also in District 9, a spring tire drive. Several neighborhoods participated in the drive, including Riverside, Whittier, Collier Heights, Carver Hills, and Sims Estates. There were over 3,000 tires collected in one weekend. Councilmember Moore and her aide, Joni Williams, personally collected 92 tires. The dumpster site was at the Hartsfield incinerator, and Liberty Tire Recycling recycled the tires for free. Moore says the Department of Public Works did a tremendous job helping District 9. The tire drive was such a success, they plan to do it again in the fall. Councilmember H. Lamar Willis held his annual tennis camp for students. Tennis participants learned a variety of techniques and fundamentals. The camp also helps children make new friends and discover new interests.
We've been doing this for 9 years now. This is our 9th camp. We're excited about it. Every year it gets bigger and bigger. We've had over 100 kids for the last several years. And it's an all-expense-paid tennis camp during spring break. And we do this largely to keep young people occupied with something that's productive and that can lead to a healthier and more fulfilling life down the road.
Councilman Willis provides the free tennis camp every year for Atlanta school students. Here at ATL 26, we're working to give you better access to city government. We'd love to hear from you. Email your questions or comments to citytalk@atlantagA.gov. City Talk is on air and online. Catch us right here on ATL 26, on YouTube, and on our website, atlantagA.gov. Thank you for watching City Talk. I'm Thermise Bevel.